Hi, welcome back to the channel. Since last time I made a video on the history of Future Folk, a film I thoroughly loved and enjoyed, this week I thought we would shake it up a little bit, and I would strangle myself on camera. So I just watched Minions, the newest torture device used by the CIA, and now you might be wondering, Jaden, why do you own a copy of the Minions? Would it surprise you that I own 4? Because this copy comes with the Blu-ray 3D version, the Blu-ray version, the DVD version, and the digital HD version. 4 ways to torture one sad young man. But to actually answer your question, several years ago, my uncle got me this movie because he knows that I'm a huge film buff. I love movies. Mind you, he didn't get it for me ironically. So if the uncle who shall not be named is out there watching this, to you I say, I'm sorry for destroying your gift to me, and I love you. And it made a great video. On with the torture! So we start with this. "25 seconds in, and I knew that I had the right friends over to watch this movie with me, because the very first thing my friend said was, fuck, acapella butt plugs. Yeah, 25 seconds in, and we were already broken human beings. However, acapella butt plugs is now what I'm going to be calling these gross-looking fucking boogers for the rest of this review, so thanks, Catherine. Now, as this movie destroys your love for literally any good song ever, you start to notice something very Sandra Bullock? What is she doing in this movie? John Hamm? Michael Keaton? Batman Keaton? Nah, fuck this, I'm out of here. One minute. One singular minute is all it took for this movie to break me, and it was on the cast alone. This movie does not deserve a cast this good. Fuck it. Now, to get through the rest of this movie, I'm gonna play a drinking game my friends and I made up. It's called I Wanna Be Just Like That Guy. The rules are extremely simple. You just take a shot every time one of those acapella butt plugs brutally murders someone. You don't think this will get you smashed? Oh, well, let's play, shall we? First one's to the dinosaur.
So many people died. So many people died. There was so much death. There was so much death. The caveman, Napoleon, the vampire, all the Egyptians. There was so much. They killed so many people.
Look, alright, here's one of my biggest issues with this movie, is it has no character or sense of direction. It just meanders for an hour and a half, and occasionally stops for random dance numbers. There are 2 that I can think of off the top of my head, and I shit you not, they are 10 minutes apart from each other. There's this one, and then 10 minutes later, there's this one. And there's a third one at the end of the credits that is 2 whole minutes long, just to pad the runtime so the movie makes it to an hour and a half.
Which it barely does.
And on top of that, the Minions have no distinct character separation. I can't tell these characters apart. One of them has 2 eyes, one of them has... Wait, 2 of them have 1 eye, one of them has 2 eyes, one of them's... Fuck, hang on. Okay, one of them's tall and... There is 2 with 2 eyes, holy fuck! Okay, wait. Okay, shit, alright, so now I'm not even kidding. This was a joke that I wrote into the script, but at the time of writing this, I couldn't remember how many of them had how many eyes. So I said that one has 2 eyes and the other 2 have 1 eye. That's incorrect! Also, what language do these things speak? I know a lot of people that actually like this movie, and I've seen it online, that they say that they speak Minion, But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what is Minion from like a sound design perspective, because it's not just gibberish. It's a little bit of English and Spanish and Italian and all of these different languages mashed together. It's like Illumination was just throwing sounds at this movie, hoping it was funny. But here's the thing. Anything sounds like Minions. Like, I shit you not, my friend leaned over to me during the film and whispered to my ear, "They sound like door springs," which makes me wonder, can you tell the difference between a movie voiced by Minions and the movie voiced by door springs? Let's find out. Here's the scene voiced by Minions.
Para tú, malatica, pero malaki.
And here's the scene voiced by door springs. Now, you could probably hear the difference, obviously, but could you feel the difference? Was there a difference emotionally? No. Is it because Minions are stupid? Probably. It just feels exactly the same. There's no substantial character to these butt plugs. And I didn't even know this was possible, but this movie looks green screened. Like, the reason animators or film directors in general choose to make a movie animated is because they have complete and absolute control over every way the film looks. Everything, from character design to models to sets, everything is at their choice, at their design. And though CGI is getting better, and we can start doing that more with live action, the reason you go to animation is so you have perfect control over it. Without animation, we wouldn't have a character as oddly proportioned as Gru, or fights as cool and bizarre using animals like we do in Kung Fu Panda. Animation is so you have complete control. So, why then does it look like the Minions were animated and then dropped into some composited background? It's like the Minions were animated on a green screen and then they just dropped in the background behind them. They didn't like add depth or lighting or character to the backdrop. It was like a theater backdrop. They just went and the Minions performed on it. Like, there's this scene here, and then there's this scene here, and they look so bad for an animated film. I was actually floored. Look, okay, I can give this movie one credit, a single credit, and that's for the first 20 minutes of the movie. I really wanted to put my dick into Scarlet Overkill. She was like, she was mysterious, she was evil, she was so cool.
Doesn't it feel so good to be bad?
I mean, she was awesome. Check this out.
Scarlet Overkill! Evil!
So evil.
Criminal genius!
Hey, a girl's gotta make a living.
Move aside, man.
Make way.
There's a new bad man in town.
Excuse me.
And that man is a woman. Crime isn't pretty.
It's red hot.
I mean, you want to bang that too, right? No? Just me? Because I like a girl who could probably slit my throat? Yeah? Okay. I won't bring it up again. Except, however, they fucking ruin it. As soon as she becomes an actual character and she has, like, plot worth, she's in the plot. As soon as that happens, she's awful. She's obnoxious, she's annoying, she's stupid, her gadgets are stupid, her motivation is stupid, her animation is stupid. That didn't mean to rhyme, but it happened anyway. In just every way, they fucking ruined her. But Minions can't even do that right. This movie has no redeemable qualities. They just fuck it all up. Which brings me to the point of this video. Overall, this hour-and-a-half acapella butt plug fuckfest was easily one of the worst movies I've ever had to sit through my entire life. It was just awful. But when I first came back to YouTube, under the name Film Reel, I reviewed the actual worst movie of all time, and that is The Last Airbender, directed by Manacha Malone. And that movie is just so bad that I had to make a review on it. But that review was really bad.
No!
Basically, now that I've come back to YouTube, I want to stay here for a long time. And I want to symbolize the fact that I'm staying here for so long by remembering where I came from, knowing how far I've come, and doing better. So, at the end of that video, I destroyed the ever-living fuck out of my The Last Airbender DVD. Well, I have 4 copies of this one. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, sorry for the abrupt cut, but I don't actually have a way to destroy the digital HD version, so I'm just gonna take this gross picture of the Minions, and we're gonna stick it to this old laptop, and we're gonna beat the fuck out of this instead. Let's do it. Evil has been defeated. All of it's fucking dead. Yeah!